next thing I want to talk about is Drake. Yeah. Well, I want to talk about Camila Cabello. Well, no, I won't lie. I want to talk about Drake. She's just the catalyst to talk about. So anyway, I was listening to Drake's new, it's not his song. He's featured on Camila Cabello's song. So there's two actually. The one of them is, what is it? Fuck, I forgot what it was. But it's the two of them together, right? Let me search it real quick. I forgot what it was. Camila Cabello, Camila Cabello, Camila. Drake. Okay. What is it? Okay. Hot Uptown. All right, cool. So that's what it's called. Hot Uptown. That's the first one that they released together. I listened to it. I need to listen to it again because I thought it was dog water. So definitely I gotta listen to it again. Then there's another one, and this is what I want to speak about specifically. There's another song on Camila Cabello's album where it's just Drake, solo Drake. Like, even on the title of the song, it's not Camila Cabello and Drake. It's not Camila Cabello featuring Drake. It just says on Apple Music, if you go on Apple Music right now, it just says Drake. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's so weird. How does an artist get to have their own single on another artist's album? I don't know. Make it make sense. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not going to troll and say that Camila Cabello is not on the song. She is on the song. She does like background vocals, and she does like background vocals, ad-libs, backings, you know? But her voice is not prominent in the song. It's Drizzy Drake. And on the title of the song, it just says Drake. So I'm finding that kind of weird, kind of strange. Like, how does Drake have that power to put himself on someone else's album like that? And why would she accept something like that? You know what I mean? Like, is it not weird? I think it's weird. So here's an interview she did with Zane Lowe, Apple Music, and she's talking about the album. And just like me, Zane Lowe also had the same thought as to how did Drake get that single on the album. And she pretty much dives into it and she explains how that happened. And we'll take it from there.
Did something different, then do something that you know what I mean?
Yeah, do you think that this friendship you've developed that's turned into a creative relationship with Drake is surprising to people?
That's a great question. I don't know. Is it?
Not when you hear the music, but I think when people, because
I can see
Drake
that.
Drake doesn't show up for a lot of people. Like, I mean,
you said Drake doesn't?
No,
but he does.
People think that he does, but he actually doesn't. He dabbles in other people's art. So he'll be like, I might remix this, jump on that, I like it. And he's very helpful in terms of giving songs a lot more sort of push, especially with the OVO Sound Radio days when he would be like, that's a smash. Let me see if I can make that even bigger, right?
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely like an authentic music lover. Like he puts...
Definitely. By the way, Camila Cabello. Jeez, this girl is beautiful. Like, I haven't seen her like that. And I don't know a lot of her songs, but this is the first interview I've ever watched of her. And my God, she's actually so pretty.
But he puts people on.
There's no doubt about that. But this is different. He shows up on 2 songs back to back, and one of them is just his.
I know.
I don't think
there we go. He's talking about it.
There's no doubt about that. But this is different. He shows up on 2 songs back to back, and one of them is just his. I don't think there is another album where a solo Drake song just exists on someone else's album.
Well, he initially...
Right? That's weird. That's fucking weird. You're right. Is that not weird? Imagine somebody has this project, this album that they've worked on for months, put in their blood, sweat, and tears, and then you come as Drake and just put your own song on that. And it's like, I don't know. How does this shit work? How is this allowed in the music industry? Yeah?
Well, okay, 2 things. I feel like he, based on his catalog, I mean, tell me if you agree, but I feel like, at least from what I know of myself, I feel like we're musically aligned in a lot of ways. I think we have a lot of the same taste. And lyrically as well. And I slid into his DMs too. And I was like, I've been listening to you so much for this album. Like,
she's sliding the DMs. She's sliding the DMs. Hey, sliding the DMs. CC. Whoa.
A lot of like the wordplay and like my aspiration for bars.
Did you know him already when you did that? Was it did it feel cold, that DM, or did it feel like, oh no?
No, I met him once before at a party, like during Havana times.
Right.
And then I think I like...
But he's going to follow you to slide in. I mean, everyone does, but the other thing you got to know...
No, he did. He followed me because I think I like posted a picture like with like song lyrics. And I was like,
So
yeah, I know. Well, let me explain that. So I DM'd him and then I played him my album and he fucked with it. And then I think it was like a week.
He fucked with Chanel?
Yes, he fucked with Chanel. He fucked with Chanel. He fucked with June Gloom and he fucked with 20 something.
Yeah.
And he sent the idea for Hot Uptown and I wrote my parts. I sent it back to him and we kind of chopped it so it felt kind of like a duet. And then when he reworked on his on like kind of his parts again, he gave me an outro, which was the ugly part. But I was like, you don't want to.
So that's a twofer. It doesn't matter which way you spin it. You can say it was an outro for Hot Uptown.
Yeah, because
that's a twofer.
It's a twofer because it was like he didn't really need to give me an outro, right? But I was like, you don't want to. For me, it's like I don't want to hear a song like Hot Uptown and then have it like go into like this like 1 minute like you know, a thing where he's like talking to shit. So we decided to just like make it another song.
We just decided to like basically put a whole other Drake song.
Oh, so the ugly was an extension, was an outro of Uptown. Oh, okay.
On my record, because you know what?
I was like, is this cool?
That's awesome. I love it.
That's clever. I mean, that's pretty clever because if you think about it, like streaming wise, both of the songs are going to get, as opposed to the people obviously going, let's say if they Drake fans, they're going to listen to the Camila Cabello album, they're going to see 2 Drake songs. They're going to stream 2 of the Drake songs, remember? As opposed to just one of them. You know, I mean, that's pretty genius. Damn, that's pretty, to have an outro, chop out the outro, make the outro its own song, then put that song on your album. That's pretty genius. I don't lie, because that's definitely going to drive streams, right? You imagine, because people are going to go into the album and say, oh shit, 2 Drake songs. But actually, the second one was just an outro from the first one. Shout out to Camila Cabello. That's pretty, that's clever. That's clever. All right, you guys will go finish the rest of it, man. I'm running out of time. I actually had another topic I wanted to talk about, the Trump versus Biden debate, because I just finished watching it and it was crazy. But I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna cover it rather tomorrow, and I'll just do that tomorrow because it's pretty long and it's different parts we're gonna get into. So I'll definitely just cover that tomorrow. All right, cool. Shout out to, she's still playing. Oh, shout out to Camila. All right, cool. That's pretty much it, man. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Road to 200 subscribers. Yes, sir. It's your boy. Yes, sir. Sid. Bow.